LULG. EQNR, LRCX, ZIM, SHU, VRT, VI, CDTG, AMAT. RLAY. AAL.
RCON, Recon Technology on that China contract, a big China contract. It'll have $9 now. $6.41.
TKSG.
That's Romeo Charlie Oscar November.
YYGH.
Shares pulling back now.
Sale. Assistant, MSTP. INTLV. FLZH. AVJX. MRLN. GRML. RELX. BMNG. RDAC. LZ. AVL. IMTX. NTI. XPON. LOF.
Coming up at 8:15, the ADP weekly employment change.
ILLR. GRML. VU. ONON. RE. HIMX. ZTG. PBRA. CRM. WTI. COS. Lulu. MST. SPAX. JBLU. ADBG. CONX. SLQT. Help. LULG. SPCX. LRHC.
SPCX, SpaceX. Shares popping here. Sandy Papa Charlie X-ray, SPCX. 137.90, up about $3 now on SpaceX.
BTTC. Team. VIVS. NOWL. CRNX.
Talk that Russia is to may extend diesel export ban into September.
ADB. RELX. GRML. CYPH. ALHC.
Members, coming up, we have your
ALZH.
employment number. Previous
CDTG.
was at 9,500.
TSMX. RXO. SMMT. Gush. GRML.
Members, taking a look at your
BRZ.
ADP number coming in at 11,750. That's your ADP number at 11,750, previous at 9,500.
ADP weekly employment change 11,750.
COS. GRML. SSL. PBRA. AMZE.
GRML popping here. Golf Romeo Michael Lima. GRML. Greenland Mines getting some volume actually.
ARXS. ADI. AMDD. SMA. Lulu. SOXL. SOXS. CBRS. ILLG. AMZE. SOXX. VRT. ALJX. AMD. AMDL. DCCQ. CLS. APH. SMH. PRZO. AMAT. Coil. BMNZ.
On PRZO,
Light.
receives first defend air order from
AMKR.
U.S.
MST.
Federal Agency, PRZO.
BZ. SSG. RXT. DAMD. PRZO.
PRZO, Power Zero, received first defend their order from U.S. Federal Agency, marking entry into U.S.
RCAX.
counter UAS market. Papa Romeo Zulu
RELX.
Oscar.
ABL. TSMX.
I'm watching this
FLZH.
PRZO hitting pre-market highs off that earlier headline.
PAR. Assistant. CYPH. DLNG, IPO, PRZO, OFAL, GMAB, LGHL, BIAF, NXTT, DTCR, GWH, SAP, INV, Ping, GFS, VI, XPON, PRZO, PVLA, USOY, BMNG, SCNI, MSTX, Team, MTEN, PRZO, MCRP, BTTC, MSTP, NTR, SBET, UXRP, SUZ, ONFO, MBRX, CAT, MI, WDAY PBRA DRD TER AIR DIS RELX SPC Now XRPTL Assistant GFI MSTR RDAC NXTT CDLR FLZH XXRP DVN LGHL SCHD MNDR CYPH MST P CLS DAMD BMNG IPO Beam TCMX Daeku DKS Frog BKKT Team INTU NUWE INTT DRMA DRMA FGL
NUWE, Nuwellis expands critical care portfolios through
INV.
strategic commercial agreement with Truly Medical. That's November Uniform Whiskey Echo. FNGR, finger
FNGR.
motion notes Lycan.ai non-binding MOU for 128 node B300 AI compute cluster. That's
FGL.
Foxtrot November Golf Romeo. FNGR.
O.
Shares popping on that.
WDAY.
Penny stock. Finger motion.
EKKT.
An RNXT highlights peer-reviewed
FGL.
publication on pharmacokinetic data supporting TAMP platform. NUWE expands critical care
Noella's
portfolio
getting a pop on
through
their press release
strategic
as well. November Uniform Whiskey Echo.
commercial agreement with Atrility. That's on
NUWE.
NUWE.
PRZOE. EDVA. CLRO.
Finger motion 38% now up 100%.
CLRO. DRMA.
40 cents now. That's up 21 cents. FNGR.
FGL. LTH. HUBC.
UZX Linkage Global on second stage clinical research on non-drug approaches for cognitive
Oil.
impairment and sleep disorders. That's Uniform Zulu X-ray, UZX.
LZ. DTCX. BIAF. FGL. AESI.
On FGL, seeing the volume pop to
DVN.
highs posted in the news desk, announces investment in Nicom Go SDN FGL.
DKS. TRFK. INEO.
NKTR Nectar.
Gush.
Announcing publication in Lancet. Phase 2B resolved AD 16-week induction results of
ATYR.
their treatment for moderate to severe atopic dermatitis. That's November Kilo Tango Romeo. FNGR, big pop to 48 cents, then pulled back to 32 cents for FNGR.
FGL. HUIZ. FNGR. RH. INTU. DTCX. HVII. HNST. Lulu. CONX. BCCQ. ZCMT. SDOT. Glob. Boil. Cold. NXGL. OLOX. PFSA. PBR. GOAI. LGHL. METC. Cast. ALKT.
CTRN, City Trends, may offer and sell up to $100 million of common stock. Charlie Tango Romeo November.
FIG. LULG, XRPT, FNGR.
Redbook U.S. retail sales not plus 9.1% for the week ending August 12th versus a year ago, plus 8.4% month over month for August. That's Redbook.
MI. BLDP. Deck. CYPH YHC. Lulu. S. Drib. ONON. LTH, VLY. Glob. MCD. SDOT. BIAF. Xena. IMTX. FTFT. NEXR. GOAI. NAUT. AAL. ARI. ALC. SNYR. TMCR. NMG, FGL, DAIC, FNGR,
SNYR,
BCCQ,
another penny stock moving.
TOG, HUIZ, SNYR,
SLB selected as strategic reservoir partner for Haverstern
SNYR,
carbon
MAR,
storage projects and Lima Bravo.
LULG, WLDS, Gush,
IXHL, Inconnex first patient dosed in Dreams Phase 2 study of IHL 42X. That
Deku,
is India X-Ray Hotel Lima, IXHL.
SHMD,
RZLV,
GAUZ,
VVOS, Vios Therapeutics
CCOI,
reports record new patient referrals at
TRT,
its Nevada Sleep and Airway Medicine Centers. That's Victor, Oscar, Sandy, VVOS.
TTMI, SNYR, AIFC, PBRA, RKTO, LPTH, VTAK, ARMG, VRT, GAUZ, CRCO, NCPL, Boyle, HUBC, ONON, GLND, CONX, VPG, TMV, SNYR. BTCS. VCSH. VALN. BDRX. MSN. PSNY. APA. Oxy. CLS. Daeku.
AMIX moving now. Getting another pop here on some volume. Alpha Michael India X-ray.
NAUT. PWCM. QXO. CDLR. Love.
AMIX continuing to
Airy.
pop here now. $8.50 Alpha Michael India X-ray.
SOC. Lulu. PBRA. PEB. OLOX. VVOS. LULG. AVAX. BIVI. Gush.
VVOS, another penny stock, had news earlier. Victor Oscar Sandy.
PBR.
Company announced a 212% rise year over year in its no obstructive sleep apnea patient referrals in Nevada. That's Victor
RZLV.
Oscar Sandy.
Trug. FLZH. AVAX. LPTH. GEME. Xena.
GRML, Greenland Mines, moving here now.
Oxy. CRVO. PWCM. GRML. NXGL. HCWB. YSS.
Members taking a peek at your case Schiller expected at 1.8%, coming in higher at 2.1%.
S&P K Schiller Home Price Index,
PJLG. GOVX.
June, up
FA house price
2.94% year over year,
HCWB.
lower
up
at
2.1%
0%.
on the 20 city,
Expected 0.2%
and up 1.52% year over year on the
on
National
that
Home Price Index.
FHFA number.
That's the S&P K Schiller Home Price Index.
WKHS. PBRA. TMV. GPUS.
On Apple, AAPL, Apple's new Mac
AAPL,
Mini
Apple
featuring
Mac
M6
Studio
improving
available for
AI
pre-order
performance.
today.
M5 delivers massive out by
In
Apple.
store September 22nd,
CDLR.
starting at
That's a price for
$24.99
DIVK.
$22.99 for
AAPL.
education. Ultra starting at $54.99 to $50.99 for education. That's AAPL. TSCO and
Airy.
CART, Instacart and PetSense by Tractor Supply launch
Apple
exclusive
also
same-day delivery
LYP.
introduces
partnership.
new Mac
That's Tango Sandy
Studio,
Charlie Oscar and
AAPL.
Charlie Alpha Romeo Tango.
GITS.
PLYX, Polarix Therapeutics, announcing or advances operational readiness for Soteria Phase 2 basket trial, Papa Lima Yankee X-ray, PLYX.
BCCQ. USFD.
DLPN, Dolphin subsidiary, digital department grows talent roster to 380 creators, Delta Lima Papa November.
DKLS.
CXDO, Crescendo partners with Tresic to offer AI conversation intelligence via license e-channel. That's Charlie X-ray Delta Oscar, CXDO.
GME Plus. MIO.
FNGR,
TGT.
shares off the lows
Datacoup.
now.
APA. IPDN. STLA. LPTH.
AMIX, shares moving again now, $8.20, up almost $3 at the high.
RZLV. BWLP.
ESEA, Euroseas, announcing charter expected to
Gush.
generate $12.7 million EBITDA over a minimum contracted period.
TPST. Jets. MPC.
Charter coverage for 2026, 2027, 2028 increases to 97%, 86%,
Drib.
50% respectively. Echo Sandy Echo Alpha.
VG. TMF. BDRX. Mayor. CBAT. Rhyme. OPCH. PWCM, TMV. PPLT. AAL. DEC. AMSC.
META, Meta adding new account security features to WhatsApp. Michael Echo Tango Alpha.
Zyme. DKS. BCCQ. DTCX. PBRA. BHP. AEM. Xena. Dare. LGVN. ZTG. QNC.
GYGY, Game You Game, forms out the sports group to expand into athlete management and sports marketing. Golf Yankee, Golf
MTA.
Yankee.
USAS. GITS. Drib. VOC. GITS.
GITS shares popping here. Golf India Tango Sandy. GITS.
FLZH.
No
Lab.
news on that.
RGNX.
MTEK Maristech receives $280,000 order for
GOVX.
night systems for terrain dominance applications. That's Michael Tango Echo Kilo. MTEK. AMPD, Embry Digital, agrees to invest $65 million for a 25% stake in 150 megawatt Midwest AI data center deal. That's Echo Michael Papa Delta, EMPD.
HYMC. FGL. TMF. BNO.
That was out earlier.
BIOT. CLV. USOY. ARI. APA. NEM. SCNI. Rhyme. TMV. CRGY. LSTA. Rhyme. ALC. SCO. USO. UCO.
Iran sets Hormuz conditions through
AAL.
Pakistan,
MSTP.
including return to MOU,
CNXC.
including on
DKS.
Hormuz. That's from Tasnim.
HIMX. CBAT.
CBAT, CBAC Energy Technology, and discussions for potential large volume battery cell order in India. Charlie Bravo Alpha Tango. CBAT.
Rhyme. Love. 4. RDZN. POS.
AMIX more continuing to move higher now. Alpha Michael India X-ray.
UGP. Rhyme. AGQ. UAA. RMSG. MTA. XXRP. Dust. XRPT. TTMI. PGLT. AZIM. Paul. MSS. UXRP. SM. BCCQ. NUGT. AG. SMST. RMSG. FLZH. POLA. Mayor.
LG6.
RMSG. SSRM. INV. JDST. IPGP. LUCD. HL. XRGY. NVO. Gun. ASM. F. Res.
Cincinnati Financial Corp has authorized the repurchase of up to 15 million additional common shares on August 21st, according to an SEC filing at CINF Charlie India November Foxtrot.
Good morning, everyone. Morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. All right. So, market gapping up. Why is it gapping up? Because US is sending back the diplomats, Middle East. So market thinks that Trump will taco and market is up. All the AI names are up. All the semiconductor names are up. But there's no taco yet. Just the market is speculating. Then we see rotation back. Keep eyes on AMD. Really good, strong setup today. If the market bounces, holds this 3450. So market levels are pretty clear level on SPY QQQs. On my screen, I also just shared it. So if we hold the 3450, we call from here, then we look for the calls, gap and goes. If we break that 3450, we have to be careful. So what we are looking for today is gap and go setup. We will know in the first 10-15 minutes if we're going to push a gap and go or not. We just have to be careful of any amateur move, swipe up, trap the bulls, and profit taking again. So we're gonna watch this. Definitely, if the market bullish, yields are down today, so that's good. If SOXL, that's something you gotta watch. SOXL, also a kind of long scalp setup versus 117, 118. If the SOXL is strong, we will get a lot of gap and go setups. Of course, our top watch, as always, are memory names. NBIS has a nice Goldman reiterate the PD to 328. So definitely NBIS versus 218 on the watch. Micron 1 hour setup on the watch. AMD long setup versus 467, 468 for a push towards 476, 478. SpaceX day 2s, Myrna day 3, CBRS on the watch as well. We'll see where the rotation.
Members, you got about 3 minutes till the open.
We'll be watching the space sector, ASTS, Rocket Lab, all those names. BE is gapping nicely, our long-term position. Really nice gap up on BE. All right, screen is up. All right, so that's what we are watching this morning. Does this gap hold? Right? If the gap does not hold, SPY breaks that level I just shared with you, then same old, we will see the chop, pullback. Yesterday was a better day because we had a nice short. We were done in first 30-40 minutes. Make sure you watch yesterday's recaps, especially the new members. I put the recaps every night, so make sure you watch it. So let's see. We will look for relative strength. For example, AMD is holding relative strength. We'll see anything which is holding relative strength. Intel has news today versus 90. We'll be watching that one. AMD will be watching that one. We just look for relative strength. But if the QQQ breaks 3450 and there's a profit taking, so you be very careful in the amateur moves. Remember, it's not a sure short news. Market is just tired of chop and gap. That's why market is gapping up today. So yeah, let's see what happens. If you get amateur short scalps, be quick on your amateur short scalps. If we get that breakdown here, definitely our first 10-15 minutes are important today. That's how we will know that the gap is going to hold or not. Right? Of course, crypto is pulling back. Watch the Bitcoin at the 79,000. If we calls over 79,000, we can look at those crypto plays as well. There's some earning plays. DKS sold off huge, a little extended to the downside.
1 minute to the U.S. market open.
Dick supporting good. That is the earning play. Baba has some news. SMCI has some news, watching that. So basically we are just watching to see if the semiconductors give a gap and go, then we'll have good setups. Otherwise, let the profit taking happen, let the gap fill happen. then we'll decide. All right, so guards up. Let's see what market gives us today. Good luck. Dell, yeah, Dell.
Members, markets are now open.
US
Good luck, everyone.
U.S. markets are open.
All right, market open. Let's see what market gives us right now. We're going to be patient on the amateur move this morning. Let's see what happens. Give it some time. Apple, look for a pullback on Apple long. 311. Let's look at Google Day 2s. Google not yet.
S&P 500 up 28.63 after the open. Dow is up 180.17. NASDAQ is up 171.56.
All right, Meta. Okay, looks like Mag 7 is strong. Let's take a look. Netflix, Tesla. Okay, so seeing some swipes. Let's see here.
DAIC getting a pop here. Delta Alpha India Charlie, DAIC.
Apple breakout is over yesterday highs. Marna. Dell is strong. Okay, I see that. CBRS no go, Micron choppy, SNDK, INTC no go, SMCI no go yet. Yeah, Apple is good long versus 311. Yeah, I'm just waiting on the market. I'm waiting this amateur move. See if the QQQ gives us a call here. SOXL gives a call. That's what we are looking for. Seeing the market trying to hold. Okay, that's good news. Market trying to hold. Let's see if we're gonna get the call there or not. Waiting on the amateur moves. I mean, so far we are holding. Still going through the names, taking a look here. Apple breakout is over 313. Apple is long. I see ARM is holding. Micron is holding.
Greenland Mines said its software project, rare earth project.
So the breakout on
valued at
SOXL
$2.05
is
billion
over
with pre-tax
119,
IRR
120.
of 118.9%. That's Gulf Romeo Michael Lima.
Want to see that breakout? Micron is 1 hour MTF long. ARM is 1 hour MTF long. Let's see if we get this push on SOXL. That will confirm our longs on semiconductors. That's what we are waiting. NBAS no go right now on NBAS. Micron is okay to long. Okay, let's see if SOXL can push over 119. I'll let you know. AMD is also 1 hour MTF setup. Okay, SOXL, you can do a starter, watch the breakout over 120. Remember, the pre-market highs have to break out. The bullish start of the day so far. Bullish start of the day so far, MTF setup. long as well. Let's see if we can push over that 120 breakout on SOXL. That's what we are watching. 1 second. All right, let's see here if SOXL can break out of that 120 level. All right, let's see here. Okay, so far, guys, bullish. Amateur candle is bullish. SOXL, you can long it. Breakout 120. That would push the semiconductors. Gap and go so far. So far, it's okay. Starter sizes are fine. That's fine. The starter sizes is fine. Let's see if SOXL can break the 120s. Let's look at Bitcoin. So keep small size until we break over the pre-market highs. Do not go big sizes on QQQs. Okay, Bitcoin is curling. That's encouraging. BTC. Let's see. Remember, it's an amateur move. Amateur move. Keep sizes small. We want to see the push over that level over the 120 on SOXL. We don't want to see rejections. So far, we got the bullish move. Need more confirmation. I'm going through all the names. I'm checking. Let me go through all the names here quickly. Let's see what the software is doing before I do that. Software is weak today. Okay, let's see if SAMI is, there is power for them to break out or not. Let's take a look here. See if SAMI has a power to break out. Okay, all right, let's look at Marvel. Marvel super duper strong. Marvel super duper strong. Okay, APLD bouncing, IRN bouncing, AAOI choppy. Leave it. Let's see what else is there. BE is choppy. NVIDIA is strong. Nice calls on NVIDIA. SMCI is also 1 hour MTF long. Let's see if SOXL can break out. Still waiting for a breakout there. No breakout on SOXL yet. We want to see that breakout. That gives us more confirmation of the bullish move. Holding, so far holding. Not breaking down, that's encouraging. Not breaking down, that's encouraging. SMCI 1 hour MTF setup. Focus is our semiconductors. If we can get the breakout on SOXL and QQQs, if so, amateur candles, guys, a bullish amateur candle. Keep the sizes small. We want to see the confirmation. Then you can add into your sizes. This is still an amateur move. We are not
SQFT,
shorting.
Presidio granted U.S. patent, agentic artificial intelligence-based software development and modernization, Sandy Quebec Foxtrot Tango, SQFT.
Careful, SNDK doing some rejections. Let's see. We need this next candle there. No breakout on SOXL yet. Yeah, Reddit is pushing. Day 3, Reddit. Yeah, that's why we added Reddit the other day. So guys, not getting the breakout that I'm looking for. I'm not getting the SOXL breakout yet. It should have broken out right now. We are not getting that breakout. QQQ is still under pre-market highs. Let's wait another candle, see what happens. If we do not break out, then we're going to go back into the chop. So let's see. Make sure any longs you have, starter sizes, stops are there. No breakout on SOXL. My gap and go confirmation is not there yet. Some of the names are holding a little better, but most of names will move with SOXL. Cut MU under 924. Use that as your risk. Yeah, no breakout yet, guys. No breakout, no confirmed breakout. SMCI is definitely holding strength. You can watch any pullback, relative strength on SMCI. Good news there. So that's why it's holding a little bit there. But so far,
Coming up at
no
10, new
breakout.
home sales for July, expecting plus 620,000.
We're
Mitchell
waiting for the
Manufacturing Index
breakout.
for August
NVIDIA
7.
is good. NVIDIA earnings tomorrow, so it's
And
holding
CB
up.
Consumer Confidence 90.3
211 is your level.
expected.
Micron use 924 as your stops. Let's see if this candle curls, or if we have finished the first candle. Let's see if this candle on QQQ makes a curl. NVIDIA is strong. If NVIDIA holds up, we may get a push here. Micron, we want to see this curl from 924s. Let's see if we get that. Okay, QQQs. This looks a little encouraging. We're seeing a call on QQQs. Okay, NVIDIA is going to push. All right, we need the breakout of pre-market highs, guys. No shortcut there. Yeah. Let's see. So we are not shorting the market. We are looking for the push over those key levels, looking for the calls. So far, we are not getting it. Let's see. Let's wait. We should have seen the move by now. We should have seen the move, the big push by now. That we are not getting it. Micron is holding. Move the stops up to 927. Yeah, you can try that. But we are not getting the breakout that I'm looking for. If I had that breakout over pre-market highs, we could have added. We are still holding. Maybe we get a bounce before 10. We need to get the move before 10 a.m. That's what we need to see. We need to see the candles push over that level before 10 a.m. NVIDIA is definitely a stronger name here. That's helping the market. NVIDIA, definitely super duper strong. That's helping the market. But we need a bigger move here.
On NFLX, a blog post mentioned previous, but the headline out: Netflix mulls launch of new digital streaming store.
No breakout, guys. No breakout yet. Yeah, still seeing the rejections on QQQs, SPY QQQs. Myrna day 4 running. Yeah, Myrna is good. Good long versus 144, 145. Made a big move there, day 3 on Myrna. BE no go on BE. So no breakout yet, nothing. So we're starting in a chop. We did not get the breakout on SOXL. We did not break on QQQs. Dell is definitely showing relative strength. Some of the names are definitely showing relative strength. Reddit is pushing higher. I see that. Nice guidance there by RGV on Myrna. APP, interesting, holding 300s again. Interesting, APP.
Members, coming up at 10 a.m. We have your consumer confidence expected at 90.3. You also have new home sales expected at
Stops on AMD
620,000,
471.
and the Richmond Fed Manufacturing Index expected at 6. All coming up at 10 a.m.
SMCI stops at 3640. Yeah, okay, so I'm seeing the calls. I'm seeing that QQQ is trying to hold, but it's mainly because of NVIDIA. That's why it's doing that. Yeah, NVIDIA super strong there. Earnings tomorrow. AMD, NVIDIA is helping AMD as well. NVIDIA is pushing. Need to see that. Let's see what software is doing. Okay, software is bouncing. That's good. CrowdStrike earnings also coming up, by the way. Tesla. Okay, good. So now I'm seeing that confirmation kind of. I mean, not the breakout yet, but I'm seeing the bullish calls there. So that's good. So let's see if we can get this breakout on QQQ calls.
Shares of Moderna popping here to the high, up almost
PMH.
10% on Moderna, mRNA.
Moderna, nice one on our day to set up. Great guidance on Moderna by RGV. Okay, so let's see now. This is what we want to see. Into 10 a.m., we see the flag breakout on 10 a.m. That's what we are looking for. That's exactly what we are looking for here. Super strong Marna, super squeeze. Back to 155s, not done yet. All right, let's see if QQQs can break out here. If we break out, then we good. Then we should see some moves coming in. So far, market held, and we are
Dix,
waiting for the pre-market
continuing
high
to fall
breakout.
here now,
Some of the names definitely
137.56.
held. Micron holding, held our stops. Micron held our stops. Micron is relatively stronger than the other names there.
Shares of Dick's Sporting Goods down 23% now following their earnings and sales miss and some cautious comments from the company.
Yeah, DKS is still a short.
Delta
Yeah.
Kilo Sandy. Shares of Nike right now off the lows at 39.38, fell earlier with Dick's following their earnings report.
Yeah, DKS has more room to flush on DKS earning play. All right, let's see, guys. Let's wait. If you are already in calls, they are working. Move your stops where it feels okay, and let's see if we can get this breakout on QQQ. So once we get the breakout on QQQs, then we should be okay. So let's see here. Let's see if we can get that breakout. Let's look at other names here. NBIS trying to bounce. Okay, we'll watch NBIS. All right, let's see if we can get this pre-market hybrid. So one thing, guys, SPY is weaker than QQQs. SPY is weaker than QQQs. Qs are stronger because NVIDIA is pushing and some of the names are trying to bounce. But VIX is still holding up. Let's see if we can get that breakout that we are looking for here. Still waiting. Hopefully by 10 a.m. we get it. Hopefully by 10 a.m. we get that breakout we are looking for. Let's see if we can get that breakout. That's what we're looking for. Let's see, Dell. Yeah, Dell, beautiful move on Dell. Top day to watch yet. SPY is weaker. Need a SPY to break out too, man. So that kind of helps us out if SPY can break out too. GEX is up. You can take a look. GEX is 715 is the GEX. Take your trades, King. Well done. All right, let's see if we're gonna get something or not here. Yeah, taking a long time. Let's see if we need a higher lows on QQQs, then maybe we have a chance. Still stuck under that pre-market highs. See, if I had got the pre-market highs on QQQ and SOXL, then I would be super confident and relaxed.
CVNA Carvana popping to the high, 75.25, up about 4% now. Charlie Victor November Alpha.
Still waiting on this.
SMTK shares resuming and popping higher now. Sandy Michael Tango Kilo. And falling back 468 and halted down.
Nice one on Dell.
Coming up, the Richmond Manufacturing Index, new home sales, and CB consumer confidence for August, new home sales for July, and Richmond Manufacturing for August, coming up at 10 o'clock. ZETA, IBD swing trader sells ZETA,
No breakout.
Zulu Echo Tango Alpha.
Out of Micron. Stops it. APP holding 300 today. Nice. There's a flag on APP. Let's see if this time it does something. Is Apple working? Let's take a look. It's holding, it's not pushing, it's in the chop mode. Yeah, we're sticking in the chop mode right now. Yeah, could not break out, guys. No breakout. Yeah, it's just 20 minutes of nothing, just tried. SPY is heavy. SPY is really heavy. So we are going into 10 a.m. trend time. So far into 10 a.m. trend time, we did not get any breakout. Market held up, tried to break out, and chopping now. VIX is strong, SPY is weak. If anything that breaks your clouds, got it. We did not get our morning breakout. Let's see what 10 a.m. trend time brings. Yeah, Dell was good. Yeah, CBRS heavy. SPY heavy. Choppy, memory names choppy. Syndicate. Ooh, SPY is a little too heavy. SPY is going to go to MTF. QQQ should be out of any calls. QQQ. Remember what we were looking for? What was our confirmation? We did not get it. SOX is also curling back. We did not get the breakout we were looking for. Marna, yeah, Marna is good. Yeah, Marna doesn't care about the market. It's independent of the market. So Marna is, that's why Marna is doing decent. No, we just we're not panicking. We're just playing our system. The reason I say it, because I don't want anybody to go super crazy size until we break out. You know, I'm not panicking. I'm just, because I know traders size up and then we don't get breakout and they lose a lot. So reason I repeat it, so that everybody manages their risk better, you know.
AMIX at the
That's
highs
why.
of the day, Alpha Michael India X-ray.
And more traders lose in chop than anything, up and down. So so right now, SPY is heavy. QQQ is still consolidating, not breaking out. Not breaking out. So the point is, you like something which is over the clouds, looking strong, you can have a small size, but not like a big size. So if you stop out, you lose a little bit. If we get like a breakout or something, yeah,
New
then
home
you can
sales
add into your position.
607,000
Members
versus
taking a peek at your
620,000.
consumer
Estimate minus
confidence. We expected
10.5%
to
for
have
July.
a print
CB
of
consumer confidence
90.3
89.4 versus
coming in a little bit
90.3
lower at
expected.
89.4. New home sales coming in as well lower at 607,000.
GAZZ,
Once again,
FDA
both data
approves
points coming in a little
Zihera
bit
with
lower
and
than
without
expected.
Slezilumab plus
Being posted in the
chemotherapy and
news desk.
first-line HER2 positive advanced gastroesophageal adenocarcinoma. That's JAZZ. Richmond Manufacturing Index +4. The consensus was +6. Jazz getting a pop here on that FDA approval news. JAZZ.
Well, we still have our 1040 algo time, so let's see here. We still have our more critical times, we'll see. But so far, not encouraging action, guys. Myrna, yeah, definitely super duper strong. Dell is still holding. Those who got Dell, definitely doing good. Micron was bouncing. It's still back. You know, we stopped out, but it's still holding that level. We'll keep watch on Micron. But as long as market doesn't
ACDC
curl, we are
getting a
not
pop to
getting
the high. Alpha Charlie,
any
Delta
other
Charlie.
names moving. SMCI is working because SMCI has its own news, unlike others. You know, I put that news in the game plan. So reason SMCI is working better because SMCI has news. AMD, make sure your stops are tight under that 472 level in case the market.
NVIDIA,
On
NVIDIA,
JAZZ,
the information reported.
US
NVIDIA
FDA
in
approves
talks to invest in
Zihera.
Perplexity at a valuation above $30 billion. That's NVDA. Boston Fed's Collins says inflation is still too high, concerned about price stability, part of the Fed's mandate. That's from the Boston Fed President, Susan Collins. Collins said the labor market consistent with full employment, economy growing at a near trend pace.
Yeah, don't see if the market is not breaking out, try to avoid taking 3-4 setups, right? Because if market doesn't break out, you're going to chop on all 4 setups. So, you know, don't just when market isn't breaking out, then you can take multiple setups because everything is going to work. If market is not
Commentary
breaking
by
out,
Fed's Collins says inflation is still too high, concerned about the price stability part of the Fed's mandate.
or you can wait for the breakout, right? So yeah, you don't have to. If you're taking 4 trades and market chopping, all 4 are not going to work because market chopping. So try to avoid multiple trades. That's not good. Stick with 1 or 2, which you have more confidence in. All right, 10M is bearish, guys. Should be out of anything which is breaking out. Yeah, 10 AM bearish. You can short scalp if you want. 10 AM bearish breakdown. 10 AM bearish breakdown. Bearish breakdown. 10 AM is bearish. Our 10 AM trend time is bearish. Yeah. You know, market is not breaking out. I keep saying we are still trying to break out. You should not be taking 4 setups. Take one. If it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't. So Apple did not work. Went in back into the chop.
White House says no talks or discussions
SMCI
are
working,
currently
your Dell
underway or
working,
scheduled
Myrna
with
working,
Iran.
those who traded Myrna. AMD still holding. You can move your stops up. But as long as market is choppy, it's not going to go anywhere. See, that's what I talk about when I talk about market awareness. That's what I talk about. You're taking 5 trades at the open when we don't even have a confirmed breakout.
White
Even though
House
if you're
says no
smaller size,
Iran
it's going to hit you.
talks underway are scheduled.
That's market awareness. Yeah, market was up. Yeah, market was up on that diploma. I put it in the game plan.
Fed's
So,
Collins,
no
more
talks or
comments,
discussions,
sharply
yeah.
reduced immigration and population aging should keep labor force and labor demand in balance.
Yeah, it's Iran war. You know, I think the gap up was not
Concerns
strong news, but now
about high
this,
prices are pervasive among contacts in the New England region. We'll be looking for evidence in coming months that inflation is durably returning to 2%. Consider disinflation the most likely outcome based on limited additional tariffs and progression on reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. That's from the Boston Fed President, Susan Collins. Collins says current monetary policy is mildly restrictive. PRTH, Priority Commerce, announced multi-year partnership with Tampa Bay
DKS
Buccaneers.
short still
PRTH.
working. Easiest earning play. Nice fade, 146, 142s. 130 should be the target there. Dick's Sporting Good, yeah.
Collins said rise in longer-term interest rates should work against a reacceleration in demand. Collins said balanced labor market, continued productivity growth also support a gradual disinflation.
So guys, the news came out that there is nothing happening between Iran and US right at 10 a.m. So that was over 10 a.m. rejections and 10 a.m. shorts. Tesla, I don't like. It's too much of top wicks on Tesla. So back into the ugly environment. We watched in the morning, see if we can get a breakout. No breakout till 10 a.m. Just like our concepts, nothing at 9:30. Small calls at 9:30. Look at where we rejected. Why I've been showing you this since morning. So we need to know what's happening. We can't get frustrated. We already know this could happen. See this carefully. Yeah, I just get surprised that some traders are, surprised from this action. That's fine. If we don't break out, we know this is going to happen until 10 a.m. I was pretty clear about it. But anyways, so now any longs you should be out of if it breaks the 512s. most likely we chop or fade rest of the day. Yeah, the QQQ was a triple top rejection. Yeah, QQQ was a triple top rejection. Dick Sporting Good pretty heavy still heavy. Yeah, well, AMD is still holding. Yeah, AMD is still holding. You can still use the stops of 472s. So I don't think market is going to move until we get the NVIDIA earnings. AI names, they're going to wait till that NVIDIA earnings before they actually do something.
Collins said there are also less benign scenarios, including rising inflation from the AI build-out and supply shocks. We'll be watching whether productivity helps offset inflation, oil prices,
So two names are still
changes
holding.
in inflation expectations.
From my morning
That's
mentions,
from the
SMCI, AMD,
Fed Susan Collins, Boston's Fed
Micron
president.
chopped, Apple chopped. So those two chopped. SMCI holding. AMD holding. Those two are holding. DKS short is working. Apple loser. Micron had, you could, hopefully you got out with scratch because it bounced a few times from our support levels. Yeah, Marna is strong. RGV is guiding it. So
Collins said maintaining the current policy rate will require continued evidence that inflation is falling.
let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin was curling. Yeah, it's trying to break the 1700. Dick Sporting Good, make sure if you're short, you already got the $70 from the open. I highlighted as a red bearish bias to short. I showed the pops. You got the
Collins
pops
said
right at the
appropriate to
open.
raise interest rates soon, absent evidence of sustained disinflation.
Fed's Collins says it is appropriate to raise interest rates soon.
GEMI, Gemini Space Station at the highs now. Golf Echo Michael India, up about 12%.
Remember, guys, we have two catalysts this week. If you go to the week ahead, we have Jackson Hole. Wash is going to speak. Then we also have NVIDIA earnings. So two big catalysts. We'll definitely be trading NVIDIA. We'll see what it does. 1 second here. Yeah. So guys, right now we are in a bearish gap fill. Do not try to long spike QQQ. 10 a.m. bearish gap fill short. Broke the level that I gave you. It's a 10 a.m. short setup. You could make some money back there on the short setup there. Watch your AMDs. Don't tell me later you got chopped up. Make sure your stops are higher.
GYGY, game your
gap fill
game. Had
now.
news
Yeah.
earlier, getting a pop here now. Golf Yankee, Golf Yankee.
Micron is in the gap fill, yeah.
Shares up about 12%. Earlier, the company announced it formed Altus Sports Group to enter athlete management and sports marketing. That's GYGY.
Choppy. Chop candles. Seeing some chop candles, yeah. SNDK is holding 1500. Interesting. SPY is in the gap fill, QQQ is in the gap fill, SNDK 1500 support, Micron in the gap fill.
DXYZ, Destiny Tech 100, getting a pop here. Delta X-Ray Yankee Zulu.
Yeah, BE is in the gap. Yes, it's gonna do a little gap fill. Yeah, I don't think we move before NVIDIA earnings. We see this chop into the NVIDIA earnings. Reddit is looking good. Reddit. Yeah, I mean the chop is Iran war is a big problem. It's inflation, yields, growth names get stuck. QQQ. Breaking the MTFs. Oh, flush coming in, flush coming in. Got some flushes coming in. I mean, we are technically in the gap fill, right? So QQQ wants to fill the gap. Micron is in the gap fill. SNDK is in the gap fill. SOXL is in the gap fill. Once we triple topped and failed that breakout, 10 a.m. trend time. That's why I teach you 10 a.m. trend time. And you got that 10 a.m. bear flag breakdown that I mentioned. So you could make some money back on those shorts at 10 a.m. Even SNDK gave up, filling the gap, broke 1500. You should be out of AMD. Everything heavy in the gap fill. It's the same thing what I said in the morning market plan.
The FDA has approved.
Watch for profit taking. We did not get that profit taking right at the open, but we did get triple top rejections and 10 a.m. bearish setup. 10 a.m. bearish setup. So make sure you learn the 10 a.m. concept. Reddit, nice from our dip buys the other day. Those dip buys are working. Yeah, Reddit is good. Yeah, I told you to buy those dips. Let's see here. Some swipes coming in. Pretty chop.
United Airlines CEO says he expects gradual airfare increases in the first half of 2027. he says that travel demand remains very, very strong across
Let's
the
look at
board.
Bitcoin. Is it curling?
And he says that aircraft supply chain
Yeah,
problems have
I mean, it's
been
holding up.
even bigger
MSTR,
than
coin,
they anticipated.
hood. Yeah, Bitcoin is
That's UAL,
relative strength.
Uniform Alpha Lima.
Relative strength there. Seeing some swipes, we'll see. Robinhood super duper strong or long-term position, looking good. Make sure you're covering your shorts. If you did the 10 a.m. shorts, we are gonna be in the chop now.